kahit na common sense, i-apply nyo dyan. No? Kahit na common sense, Attorney Camora, i-apply nyo dyan. No? Talagang imposible na talagang ito maaring ibinulsa, di ba? O maaring kung saan na napunta. Kaya imposible yung nangyari na sa isang araw pumunta ka sa iba't ibang probinsya para mag-disperse. No? Imposible 'yon. At gamitin naman natin yung yung kahit na konsensya or kahit na common sense para diyan po.
Ito na nga, Castro muling bumanat. COA, pinangaralan. Budget ng OVP, patuloy pinakikialaman. Pero bago ang lahat, maaari kayong mag-subscribe para maging updated sa mga issue at bagong mga balita. Di matapos-tapos na imbestigasyon nga ang patuloy na isinasagawa ng Kongreso patungkol sa confidential fund ng OVP. Castro, harap-harapang binastos ang COA. Narito ang buong detalye.
Just an interjection, Mr.
Yes,
Chair.
Congressman Franz Castro.
Yes, so excellent no yung pinakita nating pag-analyze nung utilization noong confidential funds in 2023 and even in 125 in 2022. The possibility, the improbability physically nung pagbabayad ng SDO nito doon sa mga binanggit natin na kung ito man ay reward or whatever or reward. So ano ngayon ang gagawin ng Mr. Chair? Gagawin ng COA doon na obvious na sa pag-analyze natin, even Attorney Camora, nagsasabi siya na parang imposible. Tama ba 'yon? In one date, in one day, in different places, magagawa ba ng SDO na pumunta para bayaran yung mga sinasabi natin na dapat na bayaran in a day? Sabi nyo kanina at sabi natin kanina, no, imposible. So that is yung sa pagre-review ninyo nung ipinasa ng mga acknowledgement receipt, etc. So Mr. Chair, ang tanong dito, kasi hindi lang tayo matatapos na ito na yung nangyari, parang nakakatawa na talaga eh. Ano yung SDO na yon, Mr. Chair? Lumipad mula sa isang lugar patungo sa isang lugar in eight places, lumipad. Kung siya lang talaga yung nagdi-disburse. So talagang parang pinapatawa tayo, no? Pinapatawa ang taong bayan ng Office of the Vice President na nagagawa ito. No? So ano ngayon ang gagawin ng COA? Are you still going to accept those acknowledgement receipt or those na mga disbursement na tingin natin ay panloloko lang, niloloko na tayo, 'di ba? Niloloko tayo, taong bayan. So anong gagawin po ng COA, Mr. Chair? Gusto kong malaman, are you going to i-review nyo ba ulit? Ibabalik nyo yan? Or kailangan nyo nang magdesisyon ngayon kung dapat yan na yung pondo na ito ay ibalik yan sa pondo ng taong bayan? So ano po yung pwedeng moving forward doon sa ipinisend po ni Representative Rog Gutierrez? Mr. Chair, anong gagawin ng COA doon?
Mr. Chair.
Attorney Camora.
Mr. Chair, actually we are thankful to the body for pointing this out to us, since for us naman po as auditors, we presume this as yung regular but since these things have been pointed out, I think we will be basing our reviews na based on what we have discussed here in this hearing. And as to the cases po ng sa OVP and DepEd, yung sa 2023 especially po, AOM pa lang po yung status nung audit actions namin, and under review pa rin po yung mga compliance nila. So we will take po in consideration lahat po ng napag-usapan natin and be more circumspect in our review. Although mahirap since yun nga po marami pong transactions, but moving onward siguro po yun, i-apply po namin lahat ng mga learnings namin dito sa hearings na to. Although mahirap po talaga.
Kahit na common sense, i-apply nyo dyan. No?
Um,
Kahit na common sense, attorney, Camora, i-apply nyo dyan.
Yes
No?
po.
Talagang imposible na talagang ito maaring ibinulsa, di ba? O maaring kung saan na napunta. Kaya imposible yung nangyari na sa isang araw pumunta ka sa iba't ibang probinsya para mag-disburse.
Yes, Mr.
No? Imposible
Chair.
'yon. At gamitin naman natin yung ano no, yung kahit na konsensya or kahit na common sense para diyan po. At gusto natin na dahil ito ay under review, sinasabi niyo hanggang kailan po Mr. Chair yung review nito?
Hindi pa po namin masabi, Mr. Chair, since ang mga involved po ay kasama ko dito sa hearing madalas. So, we will try po as soon as, kung...
Okay, so Mr. Chair, no, I hope yung COA would be prudent enough, at saka talagang tignan nyo talaga kung paano ginagamit ng Office of the Vice President at saka ng DepEd before itong confidential funds. Thank
Yes,
you, Mr.
Mr.
Chair.
Mr. Chairman,
Um,
can I,
okay, with the indulgence of Congresswoman Luistro, the chair would like to recognize Senior Deputy Speaker Don Gonzales.
thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to address my question lang na three item lang kay Attorney Sulaika Lopez. Ma'am, who is your Assistant COS? Who is your Assistant Chief of Staff po, ma'am?
The Assistant Chief of Staff is Mr. Lemuel Ortonio, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Sino po ang pumipirma sa travel order ni tawag dito, si Lopez, si Ordoña? Nasa abroad. Ano pangalan nun?
Ako po
Hindi,
yun.
yung si, pangalan nito? Si, sino nasa abroad? Hindi. Sino pumipirma sa mga travel order ng ng office?
In the OVP, Your Honor, there is a delegation of authority. There are certain officials that I signed for in their travel authority. There are also other officials that Mr. Ortonio signs for.
No, who signed the travel authority pala of Gina Acosta?
Mr. Lemuel, no? In the travel authority shown to me, Your Honor, it is Mr. Lemuel Ortonio.
Okay. Number 2 question, ma'am. Kung if tama po, hindi po niyo pwedeng i-recall yung travel order ni Gina Acosta to attend the hearing as Chief of Staff, ma'am?
Anong date na kay Gina?
Ikaw ma'am, ang Chief of Staff, di ba?
Yes, that is correct. No, I was also asking Director Lin kung anong dates po siya yung covered ng travel authority. Okay. We will consider, Your Honor. We will consider.
No, you just answer my question, ma'am. If yes, you can recall the travel order of Miss Acosta, ma'am. You are the boss.
I was not the person, Your Honor, who issued the travel authority. but
Precisely po. Precisely po.
Yes,
So
but we
meaning
will-
to say, if you cannot answer, they're not really using the travels. Umiiwas lang po sa pag-attend nitong hearing na to. Tama ho ba?
Your Honor, like I mentioned earlier, kakabalik ko lang ho. I will have to study and look into the matter.
Okay, I have 2 questions. Number 1, kung yes, you can recall the travel authority of Ma'am Gina Acosta. And number 2, kung hindi, iniiwasan lang po umattend dito sa ating hearing ng good government. Tama ho ba, Miss?
Your Honor, as to the earlier suggestion on your end to recall the travel authority, I will look into it, Your Honor, and consider. But as I mentioned earlier, kakabalik ko lang ho sa opisina, and the travel authority is not something that I saw and have gone through. Ngayon ko lang po nakita through the phone of Director Sanchez. But we will consider your Honor's recommendation.
Yes, please. Give me the date lang po kung kailan pinirmahan ng assistant COS nyo yung travel authority ni Gina Acosta.
Just a moment, please. Your Honor, the document indicates that it was signed November 14, 2024. Your Honor. Mr. Chair.
Saan po siya nagpunta, ma'am?
Si Ms. Gina Acosta po.
Opo.
Wait, just a moment. Can you please? Just a moment. All right, per travel order number 2024-1036, in the interest of public service, with Your Honor, I would like to read the entire travel order in toto. Gina F. Acosta is hereby authorized to travel on official business to continue the monitoring and facilitation of the preparations and rollout of OVP anniversary activities in various areas on November 18 to 22, 24. Then, while outside her official station, she's authorized to collect allowance for daily travel expenses, incur actual travel expenses in accordance with Executive Order number 77/2019, chargeable against OVP funds, subject to existing budgeting, accounting, and auditing rules and regulations, including but not limited to the internal financial controls and spending guidelines. The date is November 14, 2024, Your Honor.
Attorney, ano trabaho po ng SDO? Di ba SDO po si Gina Acosta? If meaning SDO, siya ang disbursement officer ng OVP. Bakit siya ang umihikot regarding for the anniversary of the OVP?
Okay.
Meaning to say November 4, 18 to 22.
Okay.
Outside the country, Uto?
No, Your Honor. It is within the country. It is within the country. As regards to the question, earlier question, what is the work of Ms. Gina Acosta?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, may I know what is? Just a moment. What is? Okay. Your Honor, Ms. Gina Acosta is a Vice Presidential Officer 6, Staff 6 of the OVP. And as such, apart from being an SDO, she is also responsible for, she has also other tasks and functions, Your Honor.
So she's concurrent. So is staff 6 and then she's an SDO also. Concurrent siya. Office of the Vice President and
I
then
understand
SDO.
the SDO is a as a designation only, Your Honor. She is VPSO, that is her position title.
Okay, thank you. Pero, ma'am, pwedeng ma-recall mo yung travel order niya para mag-attend siya sa next hearing si Ms. Gina Acosta.
Okay, we will consider, Your Honor, the recommendation.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you also.
Thank you.
Just point of clarification lang.
Yes,
Um,
DS.
Sorry,
Suarez.
with the indulgence of Congresswoman Luistro. Kailan po ba yung anniversary celebration?
The exact date for the OVP 89th anniversary, Your Honor, is November 15, last November 15. However, in celebration of that particular anniversary, we have actually, just a moment, month-long? Ilang weeks? Month-long series of activities, Your Honor, as confirmed by a Director for Operations.
So your anniversary is on the 15th.
November 15th, yes.
That was 5 days ago.
That is correct.
Correct, right?
Yes.
You knew about this hearing. When did we, Comsec, when was our last hearing? November 11. So that was 9 days ago. We're November 20 now. So in between that time, it's impossible. It is humanely impossible for the second highest office in the land not to know about the hearing on good government. So, and you've already celebrated You said the celebration was on the 15th.
That is
And-
correct, Your
yes,
Honor.
and from what I understand, I think on a memo that was released by the Office of the Vice President, the celebrations are supposed to be simple. That is correct, right?
That is true, Your Honor.
So how can you have a simple celebration that would last a month?
Your Honor,
So
this-
you're saying you're celebrating the anniversary of an office from November 15 to December 15?
Your Honor, when we say celebration, we simply mean the rollout of projects and activities across the country, Your Honor, in our various satellite offices. Where in most cases, the Vice President will be present also to celebrate with the satellite offices.
Okay, yeah. So I
It is
understand.
simple, actually. It's a simple
Yeah,
program,
I
Your Honor.
understand that, but you know what? It's not a legitimate reason for number one. It is special disbursement officer. An SDO doesn't supervise over events. I would expect the chief of staff to supervise over events. I would expect maybe an executive assistant to supervise over events. But why a special disbursement officer whose primary focus is money, finance, supervising over preparations for events? Is Gina Acosta an event specialist?
Your Honor, the Ms. Acosta's task as SDO is a designation on her end. Her position title is really Vice Presidential Staff Officer 6.
Hindi. Edward Fajardo, where is he? Is he also supervising celebrations? Ano ba to? Naging event specialist na ba tayo? Sunshine Fajardo, missing also. Is he also supervising events? Ano ba sila? Sila mag-MC ng event? Silang in charge sa physical preparations? Hindi ba kayang gawin ng mga satellite offices nyo yun? Nandito yung mga satellite offices nyo. Who's in charge of the satellite offices? Yeah. You cannot handle an anniversary preparation? It's yes or no. Can you handle an anniversary preparation? Can you handle the rollout of programs?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
There you go, Attorney Lopez. They can. They do it. Do you do it on a regular basis? Do you do it on a regular basis?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So why supervise?
Again, for the record, Your Honor, I only saw the travel authorities
Anyway, yeah.
right
So,
now.
can you just do me a favor, Attorney Lopez, with the indulgence of Congressman Gonzales? Tawagan mo nga. Sigurado naman akong sasagot sa iyo yan. Ikaw ang chief of staff eh.
I will just try to reach out, Your Honor.
I already asked her to do that a few minutes ago, Mr. Chair.
Ha?
I already asked her an hour ago to contact the vice.
Baka
Or
nasa
assistant,
ibang planeta eh. Anyway, so sorry for my statement. Congressman
Respectfully,
Gonzales.
respectfully, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, I can only really reach out if he does not want to get in touch or revert. I cannot force Mr. Ortonio. But I already texted him. Your Honor.
Mr. Chairman, if I may, sabi mo yung anniversary ng OVP is November 15 at sabi mo dun sa authority, letter of authority to travel is for the preparation of the OVP anniversary. So ang date po ng authority niya is November 18 to 22. Meaning to say, tapos na po yung anniversary bago nyo binigyan ng letter authority to travel. So kayo po nagsabi dito kanina, ang anniversary nyo is November 15. Pero ang reason is for the preparation of your OVP anniversary. Parang tapos na ho yung anniversary at binigyan nyo siya ng TA ng November 18 to 22.
Opo. Your Honor, for the record, the Office of the Vice President has 1 central office, 10 satellite offices, and 2 extension offices. there are a series also of activities happening in various locations, but it does not all happen in one day. To give time to the Vice President to participate in the activities of the satellite offices. That is why, Your Honor, it was scheduled month-long. That is the reason.
Okay, thank you.
Respectfully.
Mr. Chair, one question only. May we,
Congressman Jill.
pwede ba malaman namin sa OVP kung sino yung official na in charge doon sa pag-book ng plane tickets, also with accommodation? Just to know the whereabouts of these officials, Mr. Chair.
I have no personal knowledge on this matter. Maybe the Director for Admin.
How about the other officials from the OVP?
Attorney Sanchez.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, we have a travel arranger in the office under the procurement division. But she's only...
Ma'am, wala rin kayong alam. To cut the long story short.
No, Mr. Chair.
Wawa naman yung opisina nyo. Lahat hindi alam kung nasaan yung mga tao ninyo. Nagkaroon na yata kayo ng amnesia lahat. Ano pa nangyari sa opisina ninyo? Lahat walang alam. From the chief of staff down to the department head. Lahat hindi alam.
Mr. Chair, for
Or
the...
meron po kayong pinagtatakpan.
Mr. Chair, for flight bookings, Mr. Chair, there is a person assigned to flight bookings, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, I think that is procurement under her office, Mr. Chair. Attorney Sanchez, can you not call that person now? I'll give you 5 minutes po.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chairman,
The chair would like to recognize Congressman Ino D.
may we also ask what exactly is the event that's currently happening today? Meron ba po tayong, I don't know if I missed it earlier, ma'am, that they have to attend to? Ano po ba yung event or program na ginagawa ngayong araw na ito na ina-attendan ng mga staff po ninyo?
Okay. Your Honor, for this question, may I refer you to our Director for Operations?
Okay.
No? Director Baloro, please go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yes, you're Mr. Norman Baloro.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The programs for the month of November.
No, for today.
Yes,
for
this
today.
is for the OVP Thanksgiving ceremony, Your Honor.
Where, may idea po kayo details of the event or the program?
For the event, Your Honor, it's somewhere in Caraga, Your Honor.
Somewhere in
Caraga.
Caraga? Wala po kayong exact venue or details of...
No, Your Honor, because we have also our satellite lead who is also assigned in Caraga, Your Honor.
Can we ask the head of the satellite offices? So, can you coordinate with them? Ano po ba yung exact program natin ngayong araw?
Si Miss Regina
Of course,
Tecton.
we just have to ask.
Sino po yung head
Kasi
ng
nga po, we're all
satellite?
confused. Saan po yung mga taong ito? Ano po yung mga programa? Ngayon,
Maayong hapon kaninyong tanan. Mr. Chair, for today, the activity is in Caraga, I think in Hingoog, but the exact details will be under the satellite lead in Caraga.
do we have any coordination po with the satellite team in Caraga office, ma'am?
I will refer you to the Director of Operations because we are all under the operations.
Ma'am,
Mr. Chairman, we cannot have a referral office. Lahat na lang ng tanong, i-refer dito, i-refer dyan, i-refer dito. Wala ba kayong...
pero ako po naso-surprise kasi yung director ng operation nandirito. Yung Special Project Division nandirito. Pero yung SDO, yun ang umiikot.
Mr. Chair,
Hindi ba dapat yung operation ang umiikot, hindi yung SDO?
Mr. Chair, may I
Yes,
interject?
Congressman
Just a very
Zia.
brief lang po. I think there seems to be a disconnect. Parang it's not only me, hindi nagko-coordinate but disconnect. I think kayo po yung head ng operations, Mr. Baloro, di ba?
Mr. Chair.
I think, Mr. Chair, you should know because you're the central office eh. Diba? Mga satellite offices, are you telling us that the satellite office work independently from yours or that they don't at least send to you? I presume that's a very important occasion or activity. So, I mean, a simple question asked by Congressman Ino D. You cannot even tell us the exact location. What program is this? I mean, you're supposed to know everything because these are satellite offices. Are you telling us that you don't care at all to even know the details? Kayo po yung sa central office eh. These are satellite offices. I mean, there seems to be a disconnect kasi nagtuturuan po kayo eh.
Isa lang po ang maliwanag dito eh. From chief of staff down to the director, puro walang alam. Di parang may nagtatakipan po dito.
Mr. Chair, dagdag ko lang. So, kanina, Mr. Baloro, hindi mo alam kung saan eksakto sa Caraga ginaganap yung anniversary ninyo?
Mr. Chair, with regard